We had the
Shot this.
M4
What's up?
with the grenade launcher extension. Is that what you're talking
Oh,
about?
that's pretty funny.
Are you talking
No, no,
about the
no.
Mark
I'm talking about
45?
you Mark something. Fucking
All right,
like you
Mark.
literally
Yeah, well,
stationary, and then
we
when you
called it the
shoot, it's literally an automatic grenade launcher.
mm, yeah, it was called the Mark 45 or something like that. It was a
Yeah,
grenade
something like that.
launcher, and it just boom, boom,
Oh,
boom,
automatic
boom.
grenade launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
The
was something like
Mark
that.
19.
Mark 19. Okay,
Okay.
there you go. I had to
Try this
help
again.
the arm. I had to help the armor in Korea in Camp Humphreys. Had to help him move that piece of equipment. That shit is heavy as fuck. But when I shot it, oh man, it was a thing of beauty. I'm like, God damn.
All right.
Like so much damage you can cause to like a platoon or a battalion.
Oh yeah, those
I like
guards are.
you
That's their sole purpose is to maim and murder people.
but the favorite thing I used on the range of all time was the M240 Bravo. That is a limb ripper. Like that gun is no joke.
Have you ever fired
Okay.
an MG3?
No, I have not. How is it?
I haven't shot it, but I heard that it's basically just the MG42, but chambered in 308.
Damn.
So it fires
Oh,
around
this is the wrong map.
1,100 rounds a minute. So, yeah, 1,100 rounds, but it's only one barrel.
Wrong.
Because
they put rollers on the bolt, so it's literally a bolt on wheels. So every time it fires, it doesn't just get forced back by the spring. It actually kind of propels itself forward again.
Jackal. You want to do the
Yes.
pre-gen 10K or do you want to go to the Navascan?
Let's go to the pre-gen 10K. That one's
Alright.
still fun.
Wait, are you streaming again?
I am live now, yes sir.
He's
All
live.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll let you go ahead and do your thing, man.
Yep.
I will be watching.
Okay, I guess
I'm gonna hit you up
you
later
ain't
if you're
gotta
gonna be streaming
leave.
tonight.
I will be streaming tonight, yes sir. It'll be
Oh,
it's
well, okay.
my
If that's the case.
schedule is pretty much the same. If I'm not streaming, chalk it up to adulting and responsibilities because I put adulting and responsibilities over all this because this is real life. What happens in real life affects me. What happens here?
Bro, I consider myself a hardcore gamer, and I don't remember the last time I picked up a video game since like last year
Ninja Gaiden, wasn't it?
September.
Wasn't that the game you were playing? Ninja Gaiden? No, it wasn't Ninja Gaiden.
That and
Send
Street
me an
Fighter
invite,
6.
Chaos.
Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course,
those are the two games
off
I was
the
playing
bat,
last.
I'm getting a fucking error message off the bat.
But I was
Oh,
able to keep a
that's
couple.
nice.
I was able to keep a couple rounds of the A10.
Hmm. Oh yeah, now it's doing that. You remember how that one day it wasn't popping up the invite thing?
Uh-huh.
It's doing it again. And I can't find it. It's the same password that I sent you. Yeah, of course, I know. This is frustrating. This game is broken now. Fuck!
Well.
But yeah, like I said before, I kept a couple rounds of the A10. They're pretty much beer bottles. Imagine like beer bottles coming at you at Mach, I don't know, Mach 5 speed, like straight at you. Oh, fuck that. Like,
Like I said,
no,
the quad 20 millimeter auto cannons, those things that tear people up, especially because they were intended to shoot at low-flying aircraft, but they are also intended to shoot at ground targets, including infantry.
they
Those
pretty much
airburst
turn into this.
Yeah, because the airburst rounds reduce infantry to mists. In fact, they were specifically given those shells because the enemies that they were predominantly used against like to do these large-scale bonsai infantry charges. That was stupid because they would literally just roll up one of these armored vehicles with that gun, with that mount on it, and just hold down the trigger. It's
You know what?
Strafe.
Do you know
Cut
what's
an
annoying?
entire battalion down.
Do you know what's annoying to me though overall? Where there's grunts and pogues, and once again the pogues they're like, hey, I'm a cook. Hey, I'm a admin. I will never see combat. I'm like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because according to my knowledge,
Did you get in?
uh,
No.
especially with world wars, it doesn't matter if you're a paper pusher. If you're a paper pusher, most likely you're going to have to fight.
Actually, the paper pushers didn't really seek combat. There's a reason they went paper pushers, so they didn't go to combat because they're pussies.
No, what I'm saying is it did happen, but when it did happen, the battle was pretty much already not a good situation. Yeah,
If the pencil
I'm not saying
pushers
it's a
get
common
called in.
occurrence.
Just
But-
like most people that they were given a choice. War or college. A lot of dudes went to college so they could dodge the draft. That's some
That
pussy
is true.
shit right there. And then those
But
motherfuckers still
now-
get to vote. And now look what happened.
Yeah,
A bunch of fucking
In my
communist
opinion-
indoctrinated jackasses are in power.
agreed. And now at this point, I don't think that's going to exclude. I don't think even if you go to college, I don't think that's going to work in today's climate.
I wouldn't make it in today's college climate. I would get kicked out real quick. They would deem me a
Same here.
right
Bro,
I
wing.
didn't
They
go.
would deem me a right wing extremist, and I would be boot scooting boogied out real quick.
Bro, when I finished my degree, they were speaking to me in text. Like literally, verbal communication. They were speaking to me they're like, oh, LOL. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean, LOL? You can't just laugh? Like, that's why I was starting to freak out. I was like, hold up.
Oh,
Like, you guys do
yeah.
this?
Oh yeah, dude. In real life, they'd do it. That's the scary part.
I was like, is this what?
You're dedicated
see-
to the verbiage now. It simplifies language. I mean, we're literally living in idiocracy with a touch of 1984. We're not as dystopian
Bro,
as 1984 is, but society's about as dumb. I mean, think about it. The president of idiocracy is no different than President Trump.
put
What was
water.
the server name for that again?
Your mother.
Trojan. My mom? Oh, okay.
Fuck!
I'll
I don't know,
Oh,
Jackal. I can't remember, bro. Now I
But for me,
gotta close it out
yeah.
and
At
open
the
it
end of
back
the
up.
day, when it comes to the
Okay.
current climate today, we spoke about idiocracy for years.
Mm-hmm.
For years. And nobody really like, oh, you're just exaggerating, or what are you talking about? Nah, you can't deny it. Because when I mean years, we've been speaking about this for like 12 years, 12, 13 years.
I was called a conspiracy theorist over all this shit, man.
You said you were speaking about this in the 2000s.
I've been speaking about this shit for like 10 years.
Ow. Fuck. Yeah. And then people are like, oh, what are you talking about?
You're imagining it.
And then-
That's what I started. That's like after I started going down the rabbit holes. It was like I made the post and I'm very adamant about it. If you're a liberal, I suggest you just unfriend me now.
No,
Sorry.
like it's all good. It's all good, kid. But when it comes to liberal, like once again, there's only one. I don't even consider him as a liberal. He proclaims that he's liberal, but I see him as a centrist. Like
It's still doing it.
he
Land of Chaos. LANDOFCHAOS. The password is the same as what I'd posted in the chat section of this channel.
But hey, he's a centrist, okay? I don't believe him as a liberal because he definitely agrees a lot more than majority of the liberals that we deal with today. So I'm like, I don't, you're not liberal. Like you're the one that you're a fence sitter. You look at both ends of the spectrum. But I do agree with you. Majority liberals, I don't fuck with them because they're so fucked in the head. How do I explain it?
At the end of the day,
How they-
liberalism is socialism. It's just there's a bunch of extra steps in there.
Oh, countless.
pretty
That's
much.
all it is.
I agree.
They're
Like right now, it's gotten to the point where they're taking mirrors off of schools because children are too focused on the TikTok
Yeah.
Fuck.
stuff.
Why is it not showing me anything?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. Is it because it's I don't know. This shit's weird. This happened before.
but hey, whoever's in the chat, look it up. Schools are taking down mirrors because of the TikTok.
Yeah, and there's clearly something either wrong with your Steam or my Steam because I think it may be mine because for some stupid fucking reason, Steam over here does not want to tell me that you are playing 7 Days to Die. It's showing you're online, but it's not saying anything else. It didn't even notify me that you started playing.
Do you
So
more than
unless
likely have to
notifications are
reboot?
off, I don't know.
Who's calling me? Hey, be right back.
Yep. Do what you gotta do. Alright, I'm trying to bring up. There we go. Your friends list.
Yep, I went to my friends, and it's showing 3 people online. You're one of them, but it doesn't say anything else. Okay, now.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's-
had fucking. I don't think I'm on Incognitus. No,
Okay,
I'm
but
on
you gotta load in
online.
quick because I'm trying to connect to the server.
No, I'm already loaded in.
Okay.
I just had.
And it's the same. Is it the same password with the dash?
Yeah, I believe so. If it doesn't have, if it doesn't change from the last time I changed it.
Oh no, it worked.
Okay.
All right. Close this tab for Bass Pro and stop looking at Glock. I heard that Glock had got a, what was it, a long slide chambered in 10 millimeter. And I thought, ooh, 10 millimeter. Gonna join the Broken Wrist Club apparently, because I heard that 10 millimeter kicks a lot.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, I don't know why, because I've fired something in 40 Smith & Wesson before, and yeah, that bitch would jump with every shot. But I could at least keep rounds on target.
Yeah.
So, I'm not worried about that.
I always like the people that are all, oh, shotguns ain't shit. For like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, oh, my shoulder hurts. You just see
I
me
fired
out
8
there.
millimeter Mausers, and those things kicked pretty good.
Oh,
and
fuck
my scrawny
yeah.
ass was expected to get knocked down to the ground, but did I get even budged? No.
I went in
People
there.
think
I scared
because
the
I'm
shit out of the
skinny-
fucking people train. This is my second duty station. See, I got all my weapons training and all my weapons quals on my first duty station. So when I got to my second duty
Damn.
station, when they made us all go to weapons training, fucking they told us what to do. I walk up, I'm just do. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
It's like, I ain't no fucking scrub.
I ain't no fucking scrub.
I know what the fuck's up.
Well, knowing your weapons is generally what you want to do.
Not many people could say when they were 6 years old they were out in the woods fucking learning to skeet shoot with a double barrel shotgun. You want to talk about kick? You want to talk about kick?
Gate shooting.
Pull both of those triggers at the same time. You'll get some kick.
Boom!
And you might dislocate your shoulder too. It doesn't feel. I still remember. Oh! I sucked at skeet shooting, but I could hit stationary targets pretty well. So I could be a sniper as long as they're not moving. That's the trick. As long as they're not moving and I can account for bullet drop, I'm Gucci.
I don't think they'd let you in.
Moving targets, though. Nope. You'll see it in this game. You'll see it when I'm playing games where I have to snipe. I can't shoot moving targets. I can, but not very well.
There's so much adulting. Fuck.
Responsibilities. Wait, I don't have. God damn it! I gotta do it. Ah, stop
Like,
that.
imagine if I had a wife and kids right now, man. Like, what the hell? Like, it's annoying being single.
Yay!
Adulting.
Yay!
Yay! Adulting.
Yay!
Yay!
Don't get me wrong. I'll do what I gotta do, but like, god damn, like, as soon as you get your, your paycheck or you get your money and all that stuff, 90% of that disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck.
You just like,
Bruh.
He's like, bro.
I'm over exaggerating, but what I'm saying
no,
is,
like, I'm
man.
right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you.
Bill upon bill upon bill. Fuck.
It's like before my landlord fucked me with this rent spike. Fucking, I had everything budgeted out to where I was just above green. If I had an emergency, I had some money. Not a lot, but I had some money. Because worst case scenario, I could live in my car.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's the big reason why I plan on moving. Because would you be upset if within less than 3 years, rent went up $600?
my rent went up $200 in less than 2 months.
Oh, so you already know how the fuck I'm feeling.
Yep. Right about the time I kicked Crow Revenant out of my house, fucking my landlord bumped it up the other 100.
I'm like, I can literally drive 20 minutes to this other area, and I'll be saving $420.
I could walk
Like,
to work. It'd take me about 30 minutes, but I could walk to work.
Like, right, like I can do it, but the audacity, like, they just like, oh yeah, it's because of inflation, don't blame me.
Oh,
Like,
I'll blame
fuck
you,
you.
alright.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I'm
like,
blaming
I don't-
everybody that voted for Biden.
But I don't hate on the landlords. Like, yeah, I get it.
Uh,
I like money too.
I look
but
at it
the
like
fact that
this,
you-
Edis. So
No,
the
but
properties
the fact
have
that they're spike.
the properties have
the-
a tax at the end of the year. What the landlord could do is take the money they are taking from you and allot it towards the taxes for the property at the end of the year. And then once they've hit that, they could take the rest and do what they want. But they're not, because they're greedy assholes. They'd rather just raise the rent.
No, I agree. What I'm saying is it's a morality issue, right? Don't get me wrong. I love money too.
Mhm.
If I was the landlord, I want my money.
Right.
But the fact that you doing this in a situation where a lot of people are struggling,
Mhm.
and like,
He's
tell
not
me you're gonna
struggling
raise
at
my
all. This
rent?
motherfucker owns his own goddamn business. He caused my mom's neighborhood's property taxes to go up because he wanted to do a renovation on the outside of his fucking house.
man, I want to go
Fuck
to the
that
landlord's
guy.
property.
He was gonna
Yeah, I wanna
he was gonna
yeah.
rent out this property to somebody else under behind my back after it already promising it to me. All I had to do was get the down payment and the first month's rent. I had it in fucking hand. This motherfucker tells me I'm renting it out to somebody else.
I will be fuming.
Oh, believe me, I was.
I'd be kicking his ass.
Oh, I can't because he's
Shit, if
protected. He's a protected group.
But if you can get away with it,
Yeah,
you know,
really
I
wouldn't
was
have cared.
so
I
mad.
still would have kicked his ass.
So
I'll go all
still upset
WWE
about
on that
it.
motherfucker.
RKO out of nowhere.
It's like,
Solid
motherfucker,
wishes.
you ain't struggling. I'm over here struggling. You just made me struggle more, motherfucker.
Struggling to breathe out of this chokehold.
It's like, fuck you, man. Like, goddamn.
You will feel my pain. Because that's literally what the fuck is happening. I'm like, there's no fucking way that you will raise from less than 3 years $600, Spike. There's no excuse, none, because they're not even like a private landlord. This person has multiple buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me you're gonna like you're no different than the oil companies. Like you're fucking scum.
Yeah. Slumlord millionaire, baby. Slumlord millionaire. Yee. Well,
Pretty much.
fuck
That's
you.
literally how it is at this point because once again, this person really like I want to go to the landlord's property and see how their property looks like. I guarantee you it's close to a mansion or pretty much a mansion.
Well, it's not a mansion, but it's nice. You put like a whole cobblestone thing on the outside of it.
Well, because this person
Fucking-
has at least 10 to 12 different buildings in this area.
Oh hell.
So if he did raise $600 each on each person, oh, he is making bank. He's a piece of shit, but he is making bank.
This is the whole thing. I struggle with the whole landlord concept. Like, it takes away from people that could potentially buy the house.
Yeah.
So it fucks with the it fucks with the housing market. That's one
This is
thing.
why-
It screws with the
yeah,
that's the big thing. It screws with the housing market because it
It
takes
really
houses
does.
off the market that could potentially be sold to somebody that's looking to be a homeowner.
It's not even just a home. Like it's like what's it called condos, townhouses.
Oh God. Overpriced
Duplexes.
apartments, you mean?
Pretty much, yeah. Like
Glorified
they-
overpriced apartments.
they know what they're doing, especially because you know the Gen Z slash Gen Alpha now approaching, you know, the age of they're starting to move out.
Yeah.
A majority of Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they're not having kids anytime soon.
Nope.
So they're taking advantage of that concept.
They're hoarding all their money and they're frivolously wasting it on the now instead of saving it for later.
Yeah, they know that hey, these generation of today, they're not family oriented. So they're definitely gonna be more focused on the condo.
Selfish and worldly pleasures over
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
propagating
But-
the future generations.
That's why the landlords are being hella shady, and they will be shady for years to come. Like it's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah, my rent's not going down. It's never gonna go down. The only thing I can do is find a house that's cheaper than what I'm paying, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna find that.
But
If
I'm
anything,
not
gonna find
trying to
even
bitch
more.
and moan, but what the fuck?
Eh. Like I said, if these landlords were really, really smart, they could take the money that they're getting from their tenants and put the rent up towards the fucking property taxes. And once they've hit the amount, then they can start doing the rest what they want. But they're not. They want the money. So they'd rather fuck the tenant. And sometimes I feel like he did it to try and force me to move out because he wants to rent out that garage next door.
Garage.
Yeah, there's this like shop that's attached to this property. And he was gonna rent the property out to somebody that was gonna have the house and he was gonna make more money by renting the garage and the house.
See, that's when things get a lot more tricky. Who would you rather, have a lease with? A person that's a third party company owner or a private
Honestly, I'd
landlord?
rather have a private landlord because I don't trust the
Because
third
they
party.
can
But
the
now,
private landlord can bend the rules more.
well, you hope your
Since it's
landlord is
like
not a
there.
corrupt piece of shit that's gonna rip you
Yeah.
off. But unfortunately, my landlord is a greedy asshole
My senses have picked
from
up
another
something.
country. That sent his money back home to his precious abuela.
See, he's a piece of shit for taking advantage of other people, but at the same time, I guess the big ups for taking care of his family. But at the same time, why are you doing that
And he's got
while
5
stepping
trucks.
over people in the
This
process?
motherfucker's got 5 trucks. I see why he got 5 fucking trucks in his fucking house. At his fucking house.
5
Fucking
goddamn trucks.
5. Yep. Each family member has a truck.
Oh, so they all like pretty much living together, or?
Yep. Well, his kids are still in high school,
Oh fuck.
but his
Okay.
kids got pretty new. His kids' trucks are fairly new. His wife drives a fairly new truck. His trucks. He's got 2 trucks, a personal and a work truck. Like he ain't
Well, I'm gonna
hurt-
let you know right.
He ain't hurting.
Man.
He ain't hurting.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't give a fuck how rich I get. I don't care. My kids are not getting new shit.
I don't want to be rich
You-
because I see what it does to people, man. I don't want to be like those
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah, it's only a very few minor people, like very few, that truly still remember their humble beginnings.
Fuck. Man, you can talk about a rich person be giving his money away. I'd be giving it to. I'd be making sure it's given to appropriate organizations, so it's not squandered by fucking corrupt assholes and shit.
Yeah,
This shit
I don't do
kills
the
me.
charity bullshit. I don't do the charity bullshit.
You like to don't? No,
Like-
I don't want to donate. I got a call from allegedly it's a sheriff's organization. So y'all got some motherfucking nerves calling me asking for money when I'm needing money.
Do you know how ironic that is? Like you've been in you've been serving your country for a minute. Were you confused when they come to you?
Balls, Rusty.
I'm talking about your own leadership. Come
Yeah.
to you like, hey, do you want to
wild.
donate?
Rusty
Hey,
Rivers
motherfucker,
entered the chat.
what do you
Welcome
mean
to the stream.
donate?
Donate?
Rusty
What?
Rivers.
It's only
Said,
a few dollars. You know, if you want to help
Balls
your brother
chaos.
out. I need help. What do you mean? Like, I need that fucking help. I need money.
It's like I used
The
to
fuck you
not be in
talking
that
about?
position. Like I was okay, I was able. If someone needed money, I could give them a little bit. I could give them some money. But thanks to Bidenomics and all the dillholes that fucking voted for him,
A wild.
Oh.
Chris
Oh.
Ilketen.
this is me right
Enter
now.
the
Oh,
chat.
oh,
Welcome
thank
to
you,
the
Daddy
stream.
Government. Give it to me
Chris
harder.
Said.
I don't like that.
I know-
Rusty.
I enjoy being
Yeah.
fucked.
Rusty Rivers.
I'm not enjoying getting
Said.
fucked right now.
Is that Vetus I hear?
Agreed.
Yeah,
Don't get me
that's
wrong. Like,
Venus.
I still don't. I still donated. I still
Rusty
donated.
Rivers.
It's somewhat
Said.
Because of peer pressure.
Hey,
I was
I
like,
kidding.
I was a brand new.
You had a
like,
line of people
P-
behind
P2.
you, judging you, like this motherfucker ain't done. How dare this motherfucker not help a brother in need? Piece
Right,
of shit.
like,
That
this-
selfish
he's
piece of
looking out
shit.
for himself.
Bro, I'm just as broke. Fuck you, but I'm not making a deal about it.
I can't trust him on the battlefield.
I'm
I'm broke. What do you mean? You're a staff sergeant. You
Don't
make way more
trust-
than me.
Can't trust them brokies on the battlefield, man. They'll turn their back on you real quick.
Oh, that is so fucked. But hey, I'm gonna keep it
Oh,
real.
you'll trust me, all right? When I break you, you'll be broke like me.
Shit, even on the battlefield, like room in your pockets.
They'd be
Open,
like,
open up them
they'd be like,
pockets.
hey, bro, I'm out of ammo. You got any ammo? And you look at them, and they got fucking 4 full clips still on their chest piece, and fucking 2 full clips on each side, and you're just like, got ammo, bro. Yeah, but these are my reserves. Those are the people you don't.
Do you want?
Those are the
Man.
people you need to just turn your gun on
Like,
and just.
I mean,
You'd be doing the world a
I know.
favor, and I know that's a horrible thing to say, but fuck, man.
I'm not a fan of cold blue on blue, but I know
Oh,
there's
if you
one
got a corrupt
situation-
piece of shit, that corrupt piece of shit needs to be dealt with. And it should be the same way in our political sphere. Our good politicians that want to do good for this world, they need to be dragging these corrupt assholes out by the fucking collars of their shirts, stringing them up in the gallows, and reading them their last rites.
Well, that's what Trump tried to do, but he underestimated how deep the swamp went.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's kind of in bed with the swamp.
To an extent, not completely, not to my
No.
knowledge.
He's
Not
just
completely.
enough to where he's like I guarantee if he becomes president, I would say there'll probably be at least 1 or 2 assassination attempts.
Well, at least he admitted that he takes advantage of the
Well, of
system.
course, because they created the system that he takes advantage of. He's using the very same system that they use. But if we average Joes try and do the same shit they're doing, we're in handcuffs with the fucking Fed boot on the back of our neck. Going,
Bro, I'm
but
telling you, man.
the feds are doing it.
Rusty
Why
Rivers
can't I?
said, "Hey Chaos, how do I join your
Well,
conversation?"
You do remember the GameStop gate situation, right?
Gamergate, yeah. If you're in my Discord already, we are in the PC game party chat.
I'm
And-
just saying that situation, quote unquote, red pilled a lot of people when it comes to class warfare.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a
You
lot
can
of
make a
that
lot of
going on in
money.
the Manosphere right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of infighting and a lot of asshole disruption going on.
And then people want to act shocked that I plan on leaving YouTube very soon.
Yeah, that's what you was talking about.
I've been doing this.
Saturday night.
Yeah, I've been doing this for almost 3 years. I've been doing this shit for almost 3 years, and I've been trying my best to be as honest with you guys as possible. But there's too much. How do I say? The message
bullshit.
came from. Yeah, the message went from, hey, you know, men's issues need to be addressed to, oh, women ain't shit, fuck women, fuck this, fuck that, oh, women need to get beat and all that stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? No. We just calling out their bullshit. We just acknowledge, like, hey, this is the reason why men aren't getting married, men are not trying to be serious. But no, now it's coming to a fucking, how you say, hate women fest.
Ahead.
I'm like, no, we're not here to hate women. We're not here to hate women.
Nope.
Hate their
Because
actions.
My
if we were, then
goals-
Kitten wouldn't be here.
No. Hate their actions. Don't hate women themselves.
They're just
Like,
taking advantage
hating
of the system.
hating women for what they do is like hating women for what they do is like hating a dog for a fucking case and a stick.
They're just taking
It's in the
advantage.
DNA.
No, what they're doing is taking advantage of a system that was created for them.
Yeah,
Because women
and
weren't like this.
Their biological
Wow, fucking
imperative has been amplified.
Yep.
Amplified. That there's always been hypergamy. They've always wanted attention. It's just that in today's day and age, along with feminism, shit has gotten out of control. And
Well, feminism
on top of
is
that,
what feminism is the I guess wake up, because you keep berating them with the same bullshit over and over and over again, and eventually it's just, they're gonna cave to societal
But-
bullshit anyways, because that's how women are.
But it's
All
gotten
it
to that
takes is
point,
one or
right?
two feminists to fucking spoil the bunch.
I wouldn't say one or two. There's
Oh
shit
no,
ton
it
of
takes
them.
is just
in my
one.
opinion, in my opinion, at this point, I'm gonna keep it real. If you believe women having the right to vote in 2024, you're a fucking feminist.
Gee,
Like
you're an idiot.
I'm down. I'm down to debate. Anybody wants to debate? Be my motherfucking guest. I'm gonna cut you down. Until they're treated as actual equals in the eyes of the government, no, I don't believe they have. I don't believe they need the right to vote. No, because their right to vote is purely based on emotions. That's it, or getting free shit. Ain't nothing about what's good for society as a whole. The fuck? Hell no.
I watched a video. It was today, in fact. I watched a video to explain. I vote off of emotions.
See, like,
I don't know if it's
Well, I'm not
satire or
saying-
what. They're just making fun of the fact that women vote emotionally, but I mean, why
and-
would you
and
want
here's the thing.
emotional thinkers? You know, that are stricken with fear because racism and all these other isms and ists and bullshit.
But we don't, because if feminists actually research their history, which they clearly fucking don't, even the women's suffrage is only a small minority.
Oh yeah, thank you,
Like,
Rusty.
majority of women did not want the right to vote
Yeah,
in fear of being drafted into war.
right. I thought you were a member of my Discord, Rusty.
Rusty.
Lieutenant Dan.
You got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan. Let me take a look
I wish
at you. Because I'm pretty sure
wish Forrest Gump was
you
real.
joined my Discord.
But once again, I'm not saying all women are fucking dicks when it comes to politics and for the
No.
betterment of society. But a lot of them are fucking dicks. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just trying to move in with the crowd to look cool and fuck up society.
They're listening to
But not-
the quote-unquote experts and relying on them to be the ones. Yeah, you're a member of my Discord, Rusty.
The ones that are identifying as 300 different genders?
Some of them.
Yeah, probably.
Just saying. No, because these very same women, they flock to their fucking name like, how dare you talk about the alphabet community? Ooh, but as soon as a man rejects her, I'm saying, as soon as a man rejects her or fucking all around her bullshit, she's quick to call you gay as a shameful tactic.
I've been called gay
I'm like,
a few times
you-
for turning down prostitutes.
Yeah, I'm like, you women have
What?
no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You women are so fucking retarded, it's not even funny. Like, you guys are walking contradictions. It's not even. We had to make up a new term
Please
in order
click
to
that
explain what
quickly,
walking contradiction is.
because I have a troll that likes to get in here and try and flash pornographic
K is for you
material
728.
on my
Said.
stream.
Wait, what are you talking about?
HTTPS Discord
For the
GG
last
5KVJVHC.
I've had this guy come in. He keeps spamming the same stupid shit, stupid chaos for U728, stupid chaos for U728, over and over and over and over again.
Oh, that guy. I remember
Yeah,
that guy.
and he started out actually by flashing pornographic material while saying the N-word over and over and over again. Dark
Oh,
blows.
Hey, Rusty, you made it to the sermon.
The
Chaos
sermon.
and Sirius and
Yeah, I had a boom.
Jackal Boy.
I had a boomer moment, man.
Ah,
I don't know how to do all this technological bullshit. What the hell's going on up here, gents?
totally
But the
understandable.
boomers are
Oh,
the
we're just
future.
having a conversation. I'll be a boomer eventually.
Hey, I wanted to tell you and Yeetus.
What's up?
I'm taking on Incel X and or Lazarus either Friday and or Sunday. One of them's going to be on Bullets for Teeth's channel, and the other one's going to be on TNF's channel.
But why bother with them?
Because Lazarus has made a post on his community page that says the MGTOW house is a real estate scam and it does not exist.
on that type of cope train. Oh my god.
Yeah. So Yeetus, this is not friendly fire or banter and character assassination that we're used to. I have a charge, a criminal charge labeled against me that not only is the MGTOW house a fantasy and it does not exist, but I have been setting men up, stealing their money from them, and I'm getting ready to run off into the sunset or something.
Do they have
So, yeah.
what the fuck? Like, where's the proof? Show the proof, send the link, send the documents, and then we'll talk. Besides that, it sounds like they're a bunch of fucking haters really trying to cope that they can't accept that they can't get pussy. Like that's literally what it is. Like all this shit when it
I
comes
think
to
it's more
people
than
saying,
that. I
What's
think
up?
some of it is they're getting more traffic, or they're not getting as much traffic as
well,
other
okay,
people,
getting clout
and
as well. Yeah.
they're just mad. They're doing what women do to other women
But
when it comes to character assassination and shit.
it sounds like jealousy to me.
It is, I think.
That's what it sounds like it to me.
They do seem a
Hey,
little
Jackal,
green with
how you
envy.
doing, brother?
Just
Oh my
living
God.
it day by day. But I'll be honest with you, it's the same shit, different toilet.
Oh shit, Rusty! Thank you very much for the generous thing that you did for me on my channel, man. I did not expect
Hey, no
that.
problem, brother. Yeah,
I thought-
listen, and to be honest with you, Edis, when Kush came out with a video about me earlier in the year, 2 weeks later I got audited by the IRS, so I had to lay low for a long time, making donations because moving $500 and $1,000 and everything was after they started investigating me. After Kush's allegations that, I was running things behind the scenes in the Manosphere and all this other shit, which is bullshit. I give when I can, and that's about it. And, but anyways, I just come out of the IRS audit for the Manosphere because I was apparently given too much money, more than I made or was reporting during the year. I'm starting to come back out and make donations and everything, but I can't do the big fucking donations like I used to do.
Well, which is completely understandable. I think it was last year. Last year you were pretty much P Diddy, man. Like, you were fucking Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk with the donations. I was like, yo, who is this guy? You definitely amped me up when it comes to continuing to work because majority of money went to the war band.
Yes, it
really
did. Yeah. Yeah,
I was like,
and
oh.
the MGTOW house has been extremely successful. We have graduated absolute knowledge seekers. We have graduated Lord Jeremy Hirsch. We have graduated Sonic Viper. And it's been so successful that now I am going to convert the MGTOW house into the MGTOW compound. You see, the MGTOW house really at its max could only support about 4 guys because of the square footage and the size. But what I'm looking to do is to now expand it to about probably between 10 and 15 guys. I'm highly motivated. I'm highly enthusiastic about this. I already got the land. It's going to be on 3 acres. It's good flat land. It's a big structure that's already there. It's over 2,000 square foot. We're going to seek out men that need help. And we're going to help them. Because that's what we do.
Oh, I completely agree, man. I completely agree. And hopefully, in some way and capacity, within a couple of years, I'll be able to help. Because no matter what people got to say or try to shit talk, men need to look out for other men. As much women would be like, oh, men don't talk about their feelings and blah blah blah. 99% of women cannot fucking comprehend the male struggle. So, as much as they want a virtue single, talking about, oh, men, they're going through this, they're going through that. Listen, if their own boyfriend or husband decides to open up about their problems, they're going to dry up quicker than the Sahara Desert.
Damn
So,
right.
like stop that shit. Stop that virtue signaling, because the 99.99999% of the female creators that are in our space, they're completely taking advantage of these despots.
Yeah. Yeah, and let me just take a moment. I really would like to recognize Chaos. Man, for something to go down in the manosphere and I not know about it, man, you guys got to be fucking good. But Chaos, thank you so much. What you and Eric are doing, having that chess tournament, and you guys, surprised the shit out of me, went behind my back and organized this shit, to raise money for my cancer. God bless you guys. You made me cry, man.
That's not a problem, man.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna lose my ass off, so it doesn't matter.
No, seriously.
It's
Rusty. What's up,
Yes,
man?
sir.
Like, I didn't know about this. Like you good? Well, okay. I want to say that you good, but what's going on, man?
Oh well, I have been I have a very large tumor. I've been fighting it for years, and this is a really difficult situation. It's been a difficult decision. But with what we all just went through with losing our brother Frank to cancer, and
Yeah.
he was quiet. And he went downhill so fast that he never ever gave us all a chance to say goodbye. He didn't let us know what he was going through, and if it wasn't for him and me and him being so damn close, I mean, we would almost talk every day. I knew he was going through something, but he never would come out and say. And that's because men's ego gets in the fucking way all the time. It's so difficult for us to ask for help. But I
also
decided-
think it was some of it he didn't want us to
Be
worry.
distracted, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that seems more. He didn't want us to. 'Cause you know how we would have acted. He didn't want us to fucking stress and worry about it.
yes,
Yeah, the show must go on,
agreed.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I mean, I get it. He didn't want to trouble us.
Now see what Chaos with Eric Zombro. He came down here to visit me. He's been at the MGTOW house. He's an eyewitness. He's talked with the guys. So, and he found out that my cancer had spread and it was getting worse, and I was gonna have to go back into treatments again and all this other shit. And dude, I really appreciate you and him organizing this. And yeah, it did catch me by surprise. And I am very, very humbled.
I had no idea any of this shit was happening. And this whole time, you was donating to your boy? Hold up. Nah, we gotta do something about this. Cause this is goddamn, bro. How long you been dealing with this?
About 3 years right now, Yeetus. It's up and down. Listen, I'm not on my deathbed, okay? I plan on being here for as long as I can and to do the very best I can. And, but I will tell you this, I have made plans. I got 10 guys that I'm gonna leave this property to. That will be in charge of the MGTOW compound after I get it started. I should be good enough to at least finish that, and then those 10 guys will be in charge of that.
Just in case, right?
Huh?
Keep
Just
the
in
legacy
case.
going, man.
Yeah, just in case. I wanted to keep it going. Anyways, God bless you guys for doing that for me, man.
Hold on. Fuck that. I was planning on doing my last stream today, but something's okay. I gotta talk about a few things, and personally, I will say I'm gonna move it to February 1st, my last stream, because honestly, see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is the shit that people don't even proclaim to the world anymore. Like, yeah, if a man helps a woman and child, oh yeah, okay, good in the neighborhood, yeah, everything is great. But when a man is helping another man in need, that is barely like advertised. Nobody knows because the news is like, oh, okay, a man is helping another man in need. Good fucking deal, male privilege. Ugh. Like, what the fuck? So I got something to talk about tonight. And if you are available tonight, I am down to talk.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, I'll be available, man.
What time is it currently where you at?
2:18.
Okay, will you be available at 7?
Yes.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna be doing the stream at 7 because I'm telling you, man. Like I've been in this space for like 10 years. 12 years, sorry, 12 years. And I will say around 7 or 8 people that I know are not here anymore. We never really actually had a chance to speak on their story. Their stories are spaced out on videos, you know, or community posts. We want the actual story, like, hey, who is this person and why is he so adamant on the men going their own way philosophy?
I could answer that. I've been in this space since 1999 almost. My brother was going through a divorce. He roped me in. He got involved with this movement called the Men's Right Movement. Next thing I know, I'm in senators and representatives' offices, and we're trying to get the laws changed. And then the next thing I know, infighting happens, and some guys decided to go. Yeah, they decided to go their own way. This is about the time of Barbarossa, Spetsnaz, Chris Cantu, Howard Dare.
9/11 didn't help either.
Yeah, and
So,
yeah, and I was married at the time. You know, I was married for 24 years. You know, so I was red pill married, and you know, I realized what could happen because it happened to my brother. You know, I got informed, got introduced to the red pill. I started preparing, moving things around, creating irrevocable trust, putting things in other people's names. You know, and then eventually it happened to me.
Red Hot Pawn
You know, got stabbed in the back.
entered the chat.
And, you know,
Welcome
and then
to the
after
stream.
that, you know, I went
AH.
silent for years.
Said,
I never
Hey, all
participated.
hey, Rusty.
And then,
yeah.
then I kind of like transferred into MGTOW. And then I said, okay, well, I'm gonna fucking come back and, you know, get involved again. And here I am.
So, Rusty, here's my thing that I want to talk about tonight. Like, if you can give me a quick summary, but I do want to go into detail later on. Does it matter what a man in the West follows when it comes to his philosophy. Do you believe that the end game, no matter what you believe in, is men going their own way?
Ultimately, every man has to go his own way, but with lower case MGTOW. You see, if we're talking about uppercase MGTOW, that refers back to the original framework of the manifesto. It's look at it this way, Yudis. It's kind of like, say Pepsi has a formula, okay? Pepsi is a name brand.
Yeah.
If you decide to come in there and you say, oh, I don't like that ingredient, and you take that out, and you say, well, I would like to include this ingredient, and you include it, well, you know, it might taste good, but it's not capital letter Pepsi.
A wild.
Hey,
It's
what's up,
lowercase
Easy?
letter Pepsi.
Grant,
Enter the
welcome to
chat.
the stream.
Welcome to the stream. Garrett Grant.
Who's that?
Grant,
Seven.
oop, join the stream.
07 everyone.
Red
Oh,
Hot
hey,
Pawns
Sergeant. What's
here.
going on, man?
And Easy just joined up.
Chris Ilketen.
Hey, what's
Seth.
going on, Sergeant? From one side to
Garrett.
another. What's going on? You
Wait
been
a second,
smoking some
Eric's here?
Yeah, that's who just joined up. But nah, Garrett
You
Grant's
Oh,
been
in
smoking
the
shit.
some
chat,
deals? What's going on, bro?
as well as Red Hot Pawn. Aw.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
Rusty.
yeah, hey, Eric. I was
Who
just
is
talking
Eric?
about you, bro. Eric, I was going to call you later on. Basically, Eric, I have been called out, man. They say the MGTOW house does not exist. They say that I'm running a real estate scam.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not.
Garrett Grant.
I was there physically, in
Said.
person.
Chris Ilketen.
Yeah, I
07
know.
High Kitten.
So, if I'm able to know, is it like the tiny houses, like where you're able to have?
No,
Garrett
it's not
Grant.
it's not a tiny house.
Said.
It's a nice little
Hello,
house.
Edith
It's
and
near the
Rusty.
shore. It's an old
Okay.
school house in Mississippi by the water.
Oh shit, I got family down there.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not gonna-
cool, Edis. I didn't
I'm
know
not gonna-
that.
I'm not going to disclose the city, but
Well, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, the family's most likely nearby. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking, but I
Well-
do see what you're saying. I thought it was like, oh, he's probably having like an apartment complex or tiny houses.
no, it's a house. It's a house, and it's a half a mile away from Main Street town, or quarter mile away. I mean,
Okay.
Hey,
you know,
hey,
it's-
Eric, I don't have no problem with disclosing those
No,
locations.
I won't do that. That's not
Yeah,
gonna happen.
I'll do it. It's fine. Because you know I've been called out, man. This is criminal. This is criminal. What
It
they're
is, but-
accusing me of is illegal. If I was convicted of what they're accusing me of, it's
You'd go to
15
jail.
to 20 years.
But you can take that in court. Do not disclose it on social media.
Yeah. But anyways, Yedis, it's near Biloxi.
Well, damn. I really do have family nearby. I really do. Holy shit. You know
No,
what?
it's a nice little community. It's a nice little house. It's a nice area.
I know I'm going to have to confirm who I am, but once I do, I definitely would like to have a look. You know, just see what's going on. Because honestly, you, Rusty, has, in my opinion, contributed to the most when it comes to actually helping men. And in the whole space of YouTube or any other social media space, I don't give a fuck. Oh, but I'm a man helping out women and children. They get help 24/7 by the government. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about men helping other men. That in itself is, in my opinion, completely selfless. That is love. So, I really do in the future.
Red Hot
You know,
Kong
if
AH
you're, still
said,
around, do your thing.
"Hey Rusty, I'm
I,
gonna
I,
crush your friend
I'll take a
Zombrow."
visit, see what's going on.
Hey, Yeetus, you're always welcome. Any brother is always welcome. And these
He's a good
guys that are making
Edith,
these
he's a good cook.
accusations, these guys that are making these accusations against me, they're broken inside. They have no capacity to understand that somebody actually would do something good in this world, and that's what I have tried to do.
I completely agree, man. Like, there's not too many in today's day and age, at least in the West. There's not too many good people, let alone men in the world left. There isn't, right? Um,
It's not
there's
that
not
there's
too-
good men, it's just that they're not being brought up with a sense of honor and morality.
Well,
That's-
that as well, I agree. But I'm just saying, like, the group as a whole, I'm talking about the manosphere, get rid of the chameleons, get rid of the PUAs, get rid of all those motherfuckers. That there's a small group of men that still gives a fuck about another man's well-being.
Yeah, and a lot of it, Edis is done behind the scenes. Nobody ever sees it. I mean, between Hammerhand, James Bond Maxwell, True Blood, people like Eric, Chaos, things get done. We replace men's transmissions. We send USPS air conditioning units. We send parts that guys need. We send money directly to guys. People in our manosphere have no idea what we do behind the scenes. It's ridiculous.
Was I raised $80,000 to help men that has families to pay for their heater bill, and that's the closest that I've done. I'm still trying to work out like the connections and stuff, but the highest I've raised was only 8,000. I'm still trying to learn, but I do want to do more work. I really do, because once again, I'm a veteran. There's multiple people here that are veterans. After we were done with our service, as a man, who's actually there to help you when you are directionless or you are actually struggling to accumulate to the civilian life? Who's actually there to help you?
Well, Yeetus, I could actually answer that question locally here. We have a veteran. He got blown up, man. He's got fucking head injuries. We've been helping him week by week. We will not abandon him. He's a brother, and he's got a lot of problems. And Eric's aware of this situation. We will not abandon him. We help him. We schedule his appointments for the VA because he can't do it. We help him. We help him get his medication. We arrange rides. I mean, we do a lot of stuff here, man. I mean, listen, we have a little tiny MGTOW community here of brothers that will not, under any circumstances, abandon another brother.
I would love to bring a group there for like maintenance purposes, like whether it's like maintenance / support, like food, or if there's like some type of problem when it comes to any type of pipe or leakage, just to maintain the property. Like that would be a good goal of mine, definitely. I can at least contribute to that, because I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really know too much about owning homes. But I can, in the future, outsource people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not even expensive. Like, actually, like, hey, these men definitely needs assistance, and for little to no charge out of my
Hey,
pocket.
just
sorry.
just touching on what Rusty said. This community's helped me get, helped me with my medicine because it's too expensive. So, like, we got a lot of brothers in this community that reach out and help a lot.
Yes.
And,
Don't you just love how the society, aka government, is quick to fucking dismantle that shit?
yeah. But like, as I said, there's been brothers that have helped me, and no questions asked. Just immediately, you got a problem, we got a solution within 3 days. So, like, this is a great community.
And believe me, like, even with my mom, like, she couldn't fully understand what I was going through. It was only other men that truly went out of their way, in their own personal lives, went out of their way to actually make sure that I was good. Because once again, I'm a veteran with disabilities as well. Not prevalent, right? Because I
Right.
can, still move and all that stuff. But it's a very difficult transition to being a civilian. And I dealt with that for years. And
Oh, absolutely.
it was only the men that helped me.
Yeah. No,
What's up?
I
was gonna say when I was going.
I'm sorry,
through,
Chaos.
I was gonna say when I was going through my little ordeal, not too long ago, freaking Indy and Riggs both were kind enough to help out with that.
Yeah. Even when I had my jaw surgeries, Mitchell, Chaos, Rusty, Hemi, everybody was reaching out to make sure I was okay when I was recovering. I had my jaw wired shut, and
surgeries are fucking annoying. I understand.
They were contacting me every day to see if I needed any food delivered. I mean, you name it.
I was still
guys,
eating only applesauce. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, let me just say this. This is not the usual banter between people that have philosophical disagreements. Okay? Everybody knows that I'm opposed to transsexuals coming into our community, and that's the main thing that has separated me from Bullets and Kush and Contriver. Okay? But to attack me and say and post that my MGTOW house, my project, my dream is a fantasy and it doesn't exist and it's just some type of real estate scam to steal money from men? No, I have to respond. And I am going to respond. And I've challenged IncelX, Lazarus, to a live stream. I'm bringing receipts. And they better be prepared to be destroyed on it. Because, either I'm a liar or I'm not. This is not...
If you're a liar, Rusty, you're a damn good liar, because that sure looked like a real home to me.
You fooled all of us.
Sonic Viper and Lord Jeremy Hirsch sure looked real to me.
Yeah, you pretty much. Yeah. You're Lex Luthor up in this bitch. If you're actually lying.
Lex Luthor, I'd say he's freaking Doctor Strange, man. Good Lord.
Hey, I'm not that smart, guys. I'm not that smart. I may have a college degree or two, but I'm not that smart. But I will tell you what I am. I am highly motivated I am enthusiastic, and I believe that our philosophy is sound.
And just touching on what you mentioned before, like, is MGTOW the end result for most men? I say most men. It's my contention that most men end up there, but just don't know that they are.
So it doesn't
Going the
matter
wrong
if they're
way.
like in a marriage
Good point.
or a relationship in 2024.
No,
like,
I
so
think
for the
most
most
men.
part,
I think most men that go through, like, you know, the ringer and everything else with relationships and everything, I think they end up in our community, but just don't know that they're in our community.
You're 100% right.
You know what I mean? Because there are some people that will have an ideological difference completely and absolutely despise it. Like, it's just no way around it.
Well,
However,
why do you think
they
we
lived.
say? Why do you think we say that when it comes to the red pill philosophy, like there's no need for us to recruit because one way or another, majority of men they're gonna
Find their way
find
here
their own
anyways.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna find
That's
their
the
own
truth.
seat.
And
But
they're
in
gonna
my
take and
opinion-
adopt it their way, and
Yeah.
And that's
But
that's
in-
always,
what works
that's
best for
always,
them.
Yeah, that's always been my push on it. That, like, Chaos goes his own way the way it suits, you know, Chaos. Rusty goes his own way the way it suits Rusty. I go my own way the way it suits Eric Sombro. Just like Yeetus goes the way it's for Yeetus.
Yep.
But there's three things that we all agree on. I already have children, but I don't want any more. No cohabitation.
I don't even have children
Nope.
yet.
I
No
don't
matter.
have kids. I would like kids, but if I don't have kids, it is what it is.
Bro, I would have loved to have kids, but
isn't
of the
that sad?
knowledge that I have,
Isn't that
Huh?
sad that it has become such a minefield for men with the courts, with the system, with everything, the way that it is set up, that men who truly would be great dads, who want kids, who want to, you know, who want a legacy, who want to, you know, who want that, they can't do it.
yeah, that's why I
It-
see
it-
myself
it's
being
tragic.
single. Yeah, I see myself being single for the rest of my life because, once again, with my grandparents on my mother's side, they've never been married, ever, and they've been together for 46 years. So I'm like, well, damn, if they're able to make it work without even being married for 46 years, at this point, my grandpa put, I wouldn't say grandpa, my bad, my great grandpa and my great grandmother, he put her on his like attorney, power of attorney, you know, that stuff, you know, and
Yes.
put him in his, yeah. That is the end goal, in the sense of, okay, you stuck me through thin, you know, like big and thin. You definitely rock me till the end. If I pass away, guess what? Everything is yours now. That's how it should be, in my opinion.
So
That's how it
was.
should be.
That's exactly how it was until those fucking angry cunt feminists fucking come in and fucked up all the laws, because a lot of them became lawyers and shit because they wanted to make a change in the world. And
Yeah, that's
it
a-
was all paid for by the likes of the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and all them dicks through government grants or scholarships or whatever the thing is that you don't have to pay back.
Remember
true.
something?
Yeah, and
Glorious-
he just. Let me say this, sir.
What's up?
I always say my saying is that we're not a movement online, but locally we are a movement. We load up in a truck. We spend hours preparing meals for homeless men, and we go and we give those meals to those homeless men. Half of them are fucking veterans. Okay? And
Yeah, I definitely agree.
yeah, we proselytize to them. We speak about the MGTOW philosophy. So locally, it is a movement. We do actively, directly affect men's lives, and we do that at least once a month. And it's
Hey, Russ.
very,
Hey, Rusty,
very.
can I make a quick point?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Where I live, just outside of Tulsa, I bought a house, a brand new construction. There's 84 homes built and occupied in my development. Okay? 63 of them are men between 35, let's just say 30s and 40s. Okay? 63 of them. Men in their 30s and 40s, all single.
My game might have just crashed.
Okay?
Damn,
The
all of them
rest
single.
are, yeah, the rest are divided up between older snowbirds who come down for the winter and then go back north for the
Good.
summers.
Yeah, we good.
And out of all of those homes, you know how many families are here with married couples with children?
How many?
12.
Ooh wee.
And when I talk to some of the single guys, some of them are going their own way and don't even know that they're going their own way. MGTOW has hit mainstream. It is across all aspects of society.
But
Wow.
that's the big thing.
A few of the guys I talked to were like,
long-term.
a few of the guys I talked to said, I would never get married. One guy is he's a chemical engineer for some oil company here and natural gas. And he's making high six figures, low seven figures. And he's like, why would I risk everything for someone who can take everything that I have?
Don't want to get married. I would never want to get married.
Right.
I will not advise another person to get married because
Exactly.
you know we already know like the shit is against
You're-
men.
you're-
This is
you're-
why.
You're going to have the only way that this is going to be corrected is you're going to have a collapse, and the feminazis and the government and all these the liberal hive mind are going to double, triple down on everything until everything is just dust. Then they'll say, "Oh, maybe we should change some of the laws." That's the only thing that's going to happen.
But here's the thing:
Too
we're talking
late.
about collapse
No,
is either
they're gonna wait
hey.
for total societal collapse before
No,
they
no, no,
even
no, no,
think
what-
about doing anything.
But what I'm saying is, fuck marriage. I don't give a fuck about that.
Duh.
What I'm talking about is when it comes to the West, marriage,
Oh.
like a majority of men, they don't even qualify, right? Because they're already paying for pussy. What I mean by pussy, they're paying for virtual pussy. So they
Lonely
don't even
fans.
qualify in the eyes of women in the first place. But the guys that actually do what the fuck they're supposed to do and are successful, they're like, damn, majority of you bitches, y'all ain't shit. God damn, you got the spirits of the Jezebel. Fuck y'all. But
The Jezebel spirit. Look,
Yeah.
let's just Yeetus, let's just cut through the crap. I make
What's
I make just under 100K. Okay, I own my own
Okay.
home. My car is paid for, but it's it's an older car. I don't qualify because I'm not a six-pack Chad. I don't have six figures. I've literally had women tell me like, oh God, you're broke. You don't make 100K, you're broke. Like, but meanwhile, these women have $200,000 in student loan debt, work dead end job. Like, hey, more power to you. Good for you. You
Imagine
go take
broke
that.
people calling you broke.
Yeah, you go take that blood at the hospital, and you go, girl. You're strong and independent. Enjoy. It's
And
hilarious.
on top of that, once again, I dealt with this multiple times. Once again, I got my own place, but I don't got some like random antique shit hanging around or being bought. So my walls and shit are like kind of empty, right? I still got my my couches, my furniture. I got the dining room set. I got the kitchen set. I got all these fancy gadgets up in here. My room is looking fucking phenomenal. Same color. But they want to bitch and moan that I don't have enough paint on the wall. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even from a random woman.
Oh,
My
look at that
own
shit on my
female
wall.
family members.
Ew.
My own female family members were bitching
Yeah, mine
about
too.
it.
Mine did that in New York before I left.
What you got that
I'm
shit
like,
on
why
your
the
wall?
fuck do I want it?
It's
Some
a random
random ass.
space.
Hey, Rusty,
Crazy.
Chaos.
Yee.
Rusty, you there?
Yes, sir.
Rusty. Oh.
Okay. Rusty and Chaos. Chaos, check your. I'm gonna send you a text.
Uh-huh.
And Rusty, can you text or talk to Chaos whenever you get a chance about this crazy weirdo named Red Hot Porn?
I don't know.
Oh,
much about
oh,
him.
Who's that?
yes, yes.
Who's that?
I don't know, some dude talking a lot of garbage. But you guys take care.
I
And
heard they're gonna beat
Chaos,
you in
I'll send you.
chess. That's what they're
Yeah,
talking
Chaos, I'll
about.
send you a text.
Oh,
But Rusty will explain to you too. You guys have a good day. I'm gonna jump out. And Rusty, if you need any, if you need testimonials or whatever during this live debate, please feel free to contact me.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
be more than
I
happy.
appreciate that greatly.
I love right when I'm about to leave YouTube. There's fucking haters. Like what the fuck?
Well, as far as
Fuck!
haters go, I've been catching a lot of flack for this thing that we're doing on Chaos's channel for Rusty. So, I understand
now
what you're
have
talking
an
about.
understanding as to why.
Wow.
But
Like
you
playing-
guys take care.
Oh, no problem.
Bye,
man.
Eric.
Okay.
Great,
Yeah, I
great.
got a lot to say, bro. So when it comes to that situation, Rusty, I really do want to talk tonight. I want to say that
Okay.
if you, the title will be, because I thought about the title during our conversation. If you want society to be better, treat men better. And
Yes.
there will be multiple evidence I'm going to bring up why. Because at this point, you can't be. Women, okay, women want to act stupid, but they're not fucking stupid. Like, they're only stupid when they're in their emotions.
Yes.
So, I don't believe that bullshit. Like, oh, why doesn't men want me? Oh my god, oh my wife. Why is he so aggressive? I didn't say anything wrong. Well, bitch, you open up your mouth too much. And you spread your butt cheek on the internet
Yeah.
in front of a bunch of strangers.
Exactly.
How dare you call me out? Oh my god, you fucking bigot.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, bitch, you are barely 18 years old and you are here. See, this is why I prayed. Okay, I know I'm gonna sound fucking horrible, but I pray to God I just have sons. I really do. I really do, because if I have a daughter, most likely she's gonna be fucking Rapunzel. I'll give a fuck. She will.
Chain her up in the basement until she's of age.
No, not chain her. not chain her. No. But the social media and all that shit. Fuck
Oh,
no.
yeah.
She don't need all that. I don't give a fuck. And I like I'm telling you right. See, the son's already gonna know what's up. But the daughter, they're the ones gonna truly test your patience. That's the true battle, which I don't want to go through.
I'm watching my
'Cause I
brother
know
go
I'm-
through it right now, and he's like, I don't know how I raised such an entitled cunt. And I'm like,
I'm telling.
Jeff, don't
I'm-
take this the wrong way, but I see a lot of her mother in her.
Oh God. Well,
He's
it's
like,
not
I just
surprising,
said
not
that
gonna
to
lie.
her too. You know, you really acted like your mother.
But I'm telling you right now, like me being
Wow.
raised, I was raised by a single father,
Mm.
right? Four kids, all boys. Not once he never had to deal with any type of, like crazy ass attitude towards him. Not once. None of us. That's how
Yeah.
much of a foothold he had in the household.
Oh, I couldn't talk back or talk shit to my dad
Like-
because he's an old Cold War vet.
But
If I talk back to my parents, I got the backside
but-
of their hand. Don't back talk to me. Sorry,
But what I'm
sir.
saying is,
I'm sorry,
even till this day, even though I curse like a fucking sailor, and they know too, like I can say 20 curse words in like 1 sentence. I don't curse around my father, and I am over 30 years old. Just think on that. That's how much of a fucking. See, this is why masculine fathers are fucking important. Like I'm telling you right now, masculine fathers are beyond important. I don't give a fuck about social media. I don't give a fuck about any of that. As long as you have a masculine father to tell you what is right or wrong, and is able to discipline you, it's better for your father to discipline you than the cops throwing your ass in jail.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Like I'm telling you,
I mean,
because
to a degree. I mean, the cops ain't gonna beat my ass.
but what I'm
like
saying is
that,
the booty
but-
bandit ain't gonna show you any mercy.
No.
The booty bandit is gonna be lurking like, ooh, the booty
Be
bandit.
careful. You say that a
Ooh,
few
we
more
got some
times.
fresh
Man,
meat.
you say that a few more times, the booty warrior is gonna show up. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I don't give a fuck if he's
No,
alien.
he gonna show up in my chat.
Hey, so you just like you?
One of my subscribers made a fucking troll account for somebody, and his booty warrior, eggplant sweat droplets.
But in all seriousness, at the end of the day, like MGTOW or not, whether you're a father or not, you need to understand how important a masculine figure is into any child's life, son or daughter.
Oh god, yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's true.
like we explained before, masculine fathers, keep sons out of jail and keep the daughters off the pole.
Yes.
The fear of what I saw firsthand kept me out of prison and jail. So
Well, my dad will literally kill me. That's the only reason
No.
why.
I was
my
like
dad
4 or
would have
5
to
years old in the federal pen visiting my uncle, being told this is the consequences if you fuck up. Okay.
Oh, you sure?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
my dad said
I
will
grew
literally
up
just end-
different. My grandparents
My
did
dad
the
said
majority
I'll
of the...
end you. No, I'm serious. Like my dad said I'll end you. I had to make another.
I got most of my
Having another
stuff from my
damn.
grandparents
Literally, I was like, damn.
and the
Uh,
church.
guys, I got to go. I apologize for leaving. Edis, you want to do a stream? I'll be there
Yes.
tonight. And God bless each and every one of you. And may the
definitely
Lord
need it,
take
bro.
care of you.
We
I
need
know
it.
he
'Cause
does.
right now,
My dad prays for
this-
me all the time.
I'm telling you right now, like shit, like, and Rusty, I'm sure you know what's happening around the world. It's getting out of control, and nobody can deny that. It's getting out of
Pretty
control.
much.
Like fuck.
Yeah.
Who?
But what's up?
I'll see you later, Edis.
You take
All
it
right,
easy,
man.
Hey.
Rusty.
And thank you, Chaos. Thank you, Chaos.
That's
Can you
not
send me a
problem,
message,
man.
Rusty?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll figure. Yeah, I think we're on Discord together.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all on Discord.
Hey, you didn't message me in forever.
Oh,
I don't think
bro, I'm always busy.
so. I'm always getting this money, getting this bread. I don't
All
blame
right,
you.
guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right,
Take it
all right, man.
easy.
Peace out. Yo, why is his family? I see like 20 people up in this bit. What the fuck is going on?
Jackal.
Yo, if you
Get
hear
much
some gunshots,
bread, I
let me
just
know.
build-
I think I
say,
found
if
your
you guys hear
truck.
some gunshots.
Well, no, it's you, Yeetus.
What?
Your red truck.
Red truck.
What
I-
the hell?
I found
Wait a
it's
minute.
locked over here.
Oh my gosh, it's actually
How the
showing
fuck-
up for me.
How did you find my truck?
That's fucking insane. How the hell did it end up all the way over the fuck up there?
You know
Because
way
the
too
game
much.
Bugged the fuck out. I wonder where my truck's at. Trucks. I say that plural because I have had two.
Yeah, you
Like-
well, you technically built that one.
I built all
I have a
of them.
random.
I'm en route. It's actually showing up for me now.
Nice.
Hey,
It
hey,
hasn't been for the last, I don't know, few months.
I have a random question for you guys.
Do I have a random
Let's say if you
answer?
guys become a multi-millionaire,
Uh huh.
would you still live the same way now as a multimillionaire?
I
Like
don't,
all your spending and everything.
I don't need a big
Uh,
house.
Well, I just have a cabin out in the woods. Fuck y'all.
Damn.
I'm hiding. I'm hiding in a random ass just small house in the middle of the bumfuck nowhere in the woods.
Where,
And will it be like your private property or?
Yeah, I'm hiding away from everybody. I don't care.
So majority of the funds will be towards your
Yeah.
acres.
It's gonna be to munitions, weapons, and technology, and food. That's it.
Well, you do need Wi-Fi out there.
I'll have my own servers out there. Fuck it.
he'll create his own. God damn it.
I got the money.
If I had the money, yes.
I just need a house big enough to fit my needs, and at this moment, it's fucking a 2-bedroom house with the 1 bath.
I'll buy
Yeah.
one house for the immediate family, and the rest of the funds will be going towards me.
I don't really have much immediate
I'll
family, my
need a-
brother and my niece, but
Need a tiny bunker underneath the house with airlock sealable doors
I'd
that can
kill what's
withstand.
his name and take over his underground bunker on Hawaii. It's eventually gonna blow up because all that lava and
Oh,
shit's
hell
gonna
no.
permeate through.
Hell no. You have to be a fucking idiot like a Disney Pixar villain from a movie to put a secret base on an island.
That's what he did. He got a bunker on. He's building a bunker on Hawaii.
You know, somebody that's supposedly that rich and that intelligent doing something that dumb is ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah,
Who
this is it. It's
said being
red.
rich equates to intelligent? Being intelligent.
Majority of rich people are not intelligent.
They're just
They
greedy and
inherited
they
daddy's
know
money.
that, or they went through. Like, there's some that made it through legit means, but there's a lot that made it through fucking underhanded, cutthroat bullshit.
Yeah, like Elon Musk, he's a genius. I ain't gonna take that away from him.
Yep.
He's definitely up there.
He is, yeah.
You just listen to the guy talk and you can tell this guy knows his shit.
I think he's is he like slightly autistic?
I'd say full on Downs. Or
No,
Because-
he's like
Asperger's.
just on the spectrum.
Asperger's.
He never keeps eye contact most of the time. Like he always
That's
like
Asperger's.
I
I think it's Asperger's.
Does he eat ass like burgers?
No. It
How'd you
encompasses the different variants of autism
Hey,
into one big old conglomerated word.
do you mind if I ask Kid the same question? Kid, where's Kid at? Kid's probably gone.
Oh, there she is.
What's up?
Oh, so let's say if you had multi-millions of dollars, would you live the same way now, having that money?
I'd have my own house.
True, but let's say on top of that you got multi-million.
Would you be
Like,
a
would
bougie
you-
bitch, buy a big old mansion, and rub it in
Bougie
all
bitch.
your friends' faces about how rich and bougie you are, and how you get off on smelling your own farts, and
Or would you just put all the money in the bank and just
spend as needed?
just live the same way?
Spend as needed.
She has a son, so she's probably gonna put some of that towards her son.
Probably put a good chunk of it towards them. But let her speak for
That's
herself. Let us not assume, because we'll make
That's
asses
I
I
of
would start up
ourselves.
a college fund for one for my son.
You'd
The son
willingly
gets
send
10K
His father
max.
them
will
to an
have no access
indoctrination
to
camp?
it.
That's a good thing.
Well, if
Move,
she's getting
move.
multi-millions, yeah, I'm sure she's just gonna put a decent chunk on the son. Yeah, that's all good. But the fact that she's well established at the moment, in my opinion, I don't know for sure, but based on what I've talked to her so far, she's pretty content. I'm assuming. So she will put a lot of the money in the bank and just leave it there, you know, or put it into like investments or you know all that stuff. Me, I'm spending majority of the money.
I already told Kale that if I ever won the lottery, that I'd be giving him a couple million.
She'd be my sugar.
But what
daddy.
about the rest
She'd be
of
my
it?
sugar mommy.
Well, what happens to the rest of it?
Oh.
What happens to the rest of it? Hold up.
The
Hey,
rest
I'm
of it,
not ashamed.
I'll keep it in my savings. If I want to go on
See?
vacation, then I'll use a little bit and I'll go on vacation.
See, I told you guys. I thought that she would spend a good chunk on tattoos.
Oh, tattoos.
Well, I'm paying you 1 million, motherfucker. Put it on my goddamn arm.
Oh, if the tattoo cost $1 million, it better be a pretty good damn tattoo.
It will be a glow in the dark, holographic 3D. It will have every.
You can glow like the gay ass vampires from Twilight.
It will be a neon. It will be a neon. It will be a neon dotted tattoo. Neon dotted tattoo, holographic 3D. Fucking, you can see the shit through walls, like some crazy shit.
Just don't spend any of that money on your ass. It's usually not a good idea because that shit starts to go bad.
What? You gonna tell us you can't spend on the BBL?
If you want to get a
I haven't
BBL,
said
that's
enough
her
now.
right.
That's just it's actually physically dangerous because that shit will actually hurt you later.
Well,
It
do you
actually
think women
is
give a
bad.
fuck?
Nah, they're trying to get one of them rich
It's
ass
like, I have a big
materialistic
enough mass. I'm
assholes.
trying to make
They
it
kick them
smaller.
to the side the instant they start showing a
Whoa!
wrinkle.
So you telling me you hitting the gym type shit, or you trying to get the surgery?
Well,
would just
one
be better
surgery
just-
to remove all the excess skin that I have.
Damn.
I was
You know
almost
what? I'm not even
600
mad.
pounds 16 years ago.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the?
It
Damn!
was
How much you?
it was because of a birth control I was on.
But that
Oh,
is
yeah,
very
that'll do it.
fucking high.
That'll do it.
Hey, by the
Now
end
I'm
of
like
2016,
hitting
I was
180,
300.
190.
180, 190. God damn, that is impressive. Holy shit! Like no joke.
My lowest was 108. That was when I
108.
first lost all the weight.
Oh hell no. 108. I don't. You sure you're not like you were in like 125, 135?
No, like I was able to fit into a size 6.
God damn, that is insane. Like like once again, I got no excuses at this point. Fuck.
Yeah,
God
fat ass,
damn,
Edith,
that's
you're a
impressive.
fat ass. I'm kidding.
Holy
kidding.
shit. Hold on.
I got the opposite problem. I'm too skinny. I need to put on muscle. I
I
have
tried to put on
I got the muscle.
weight, but my body just the atrophy kicked in too much, and I can't recover.
The
But that's the
atrophy.
thing.
Yeah, I fucking hurt
I-
myself a while back, and I couldn't do nothing, so all the weight and stuff that I had kind of just shed off of me.
But yeah, fuck all that. I got the gains, but the tummy area is what's fucking me right now. Everything is,
You
see
talking
the
about that lower?
muscles.
You talking
You
about that
can see-
lower
you
bit
can
of
see that?
pudge?
It's
That's beer belly, bro. You can't get rid of that.
I got like
That's
20 more pounds
years.
to go. I'm gonna
That's
get rid of
years
it.
of access beer, bro.
I'm gonna get rid. Hey, you know what? I don't regret it. Okay, I'm just trying to rectify the situation.
Don't regret it.
No regrets.
I don't regret it
Don't
whatsoever.
regret it. Okay.
No regrets.
Like
No
how
regrets.
hilarious it is that you're able to outpace 18, 19-year-olds while you're 25. You're like, damn, I got a beer belly. You still a slow piece of shit. Okay, I was too mean, but at the end of the day, I still gotta get rid of this. gotta get rid of it.
You dick.
I,
Uh-oh.
I'm
No.
doing it through dieting. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
actually trying to do, like, low carb and shit.
That's how I lost a lot of my weight too. Because like I said, I'm not much of a gym rat. I just changed my diet, and a lot of the weight just kind of disappeared.
Law.
Yeah.
But that's the crazy part. I haven't been in the gym for the last 2 years of my military career, and people thought that I was still going to the gym. Like, you going to the gym, Sir Eunice? I'm like, nah, I'm about to drink this Jack Daniels. Like, what do you mean I'm going to the gym? See, I am still fit. No, I'm saying I'm still fit everywhere else besides the midsection. I'm pretty sure that's like genetics or just me being a dude. I got to get rid of the midsection. The midsection is what's fucking me over.
It's not
Yeah.
really what you
Oh.
eat. It's pretty much with what you drink.
How dare you?
You gotta drink the low carb beer, Yeetus. You gotta drink the non-alcoholic stuff too.
Hey, kid, you know I'm
Yeah,
joking,
you gotta
right?
stop
you know,
drinking that gay beer.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
kid.
I've
Okay,
been around
make
here
it
long
fair.
enough.
Yeah.
I like you
wanna
quiet
really
for a
shut
second.
off.
I was like,
You wanna really shut off the pounds, Yeetus. You gotta start drinking that Bud Light.
bro, I've been drinking like
Yo.
over a
No,
gallon.
not the gay
I've been
beer.
drinking.
No.
I've been drinking a gallon of water a fucking day for the last few months.
Ooh-wee.
Like, I'm serious. I've not been drinking every day when it comes to alcohol. I drink like once a week. For the last month in January, this is the second time I'm gonna be drinking. It's only twice.
So you're a weekend
So I'm doing my
warrior.
best to try to cut down.
Good.
How dare you call me a fucking weekend warrior? How dare you?
You
know what?
Try drinking alcohol without yeast.
Hey! I was a weekend warrior for a long time.
I do drink hard liquor. Actually, you know what? Okay, she called me out. I won't drink the beer and all that shit. Okay. God damn it. She called me out.
If you want to have a beer, have a root beer or something. It
A
has the word
root beer?
beer in it, so
Okay,
could
what about
possibly curb the cravings.
not your dad's root beer? It has alcohol in it. It's root beer.
Fun.
Does that
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
have like
What?
vodka or something else mixed in with it, or is it actual beer?
Well, I ain't got
Like an
no
actual
egg.
beer. Like not it's literally, you can look it up, not your dad's root beer. You can look it up.
Because I've never
I-
heard of that. Well,
No,
I also don't go to the liquor store, so
We got
Oh,
no
she's judging.
eggs.
She's judging me. That's fine.
the last time I
Um,
drank was 2 years ago.
Well, that's phenomenal because guess what? I used to be the most fittest alcoholic in the world. Okay, I just can't like that. I can't let it go. I used to be
Did
able,
he just say the fittest alcoholic in the fucking
I
world?
used to able to drink 750 milliliters of alcohol and still run at least around 5 to 6 miles. I'm still in denial. I agree, but
I'm still in denial.
I am. I will definitely. I will admit that 100%.
Alcoholic in the fucking world.
But I did lose a shit ton of weight between 3.5 years ago to now. I lost around 46 pounds.
That's good.
So I'm losing weight, but I'm not there yet because, I still want to drink that beer. And she just called me out like it was nothing. She's like, "Hey, quit being a fat fuck and stop drinking those calories, those carbs." Now I'm gonna be crying myself to sleep tonight.
No, with most people that are trying to lose their stomach, and if they do drink beer, it's not the best thing because of the yeast that's in it.
But it's
Because
so
it does-
delicious.
it holds water in your system.
Beer's an
It does. I
acquired
agree.
taste.
Like I'm not
And-
denying that.
And that's why it's so hard to lose stomach fat because of that.
You know what? Okay, I feel you calling me out right now. Guess what? You know what, Chaos? You know what? Hey, I'm still gonna be around, right? Even after I'm done my last stream. By June, I will show you results in June.
Well, I hope your journey is...
Seriously. I got a big old tubs right here, right? I got a big old, the bellies right here. Give me until June, you'll see some awesome results. And you can't call me fat no more, kid.
I'm not calling you fat.
You like, you fat
He's
piece of
not
shit.
fat,
With
he's
genuine
big
calories.
bag.
Oh shit. But hey, you're one of the few that keeps it real, right? You're not trying to, enable the behavior. You're like, hey, maybe you need to stop
Chomping
drinking the
away.
yeast.
Yeah.
But it's so good though, like especially when you drink the Modelo Black, Modelo. I don't think they have a premium. They probably do. I'm a big fan of Modelo.
I'm glad I don't like alcohol in my
I'm
beverages.
not a huge fan of beer.
Alcohol
I
got me
just-
through my contracts. Okay, leave me alone.
I just save alcohol for either sanitizing a wound or using it for Molotov cocktails. That's about it.
I do it both times. It still enters the system either way. Did I go too far?
Nah.
No, I mean, using alcohol to burn shit down is kind of going a little too far. But that's on me.
Who said no?
Bro, boundaries get pushed here all the fucking time.
He's like, nah, you ain't go far enough.
Boundaries don't go, nah. Yeah.
But I am proud, like the shirts that I wear now, like you don't have like the bloated belly that you have. I'm not really having that anymore. But you can still see it have a little, some fat. So I would
Well,
say 20 more pounds.
You gotta
I'll be good
have
to
the
go.
love handles, Edis. They gotta have something to grab onto.
I got no goddamn love handle.
Whoa!
How dare you? How dare you accuse me of this false allegation?
Damn.
I got no love.
He said, get some handles.
No, you gotta have
something
you
to
gotta
hold
have
on
some
to.
love handles. They gotta have something to grab onto.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, I will much rather bring back my the V tape. Yeah, I'd much rather bring that shit back. It's gonna take a while, but eventually
I
I'm
kind
gonna
of
get it
got the V, but I don't have a. I can't. I don't do enough setups to, I guess, get a 4-pack. But I do a set. I do setups every day. I set up once, and then I lay back, and then I sit back down, and then I go back to sleep for another 30 minutes, and then I sit back up.
Well, like what
And I
Ken
don't,
say,
I don't finish that repetition until I go back to bed. So 2
Hey, as
setups
long
a
as
day.
I'm able to chill, as long as I'm able to chill with the yeast drinking, that beer, and I'm able to shed those 20 pounds, give me around 2 years. I'll be able to bring it back.
All it
2
takes
years.
is all it takes is you, man. I've got this. I've got this.
I know you just heard that.
This case of beer from like my 500 stream. I drank like 9 beers. There's still like, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, still 9 beers in here. And I
You
just-
still have that?
Yeah, I don't. I just choose not to. Just like this liquor over here. I just choose not to drink it. If I do, I'm gonna
thought
get some
you-
Coke. No, I didn't drink it all. I'm not a big beer drinker. I'm more of a liquor drinker.
I thought you did both. I thought you were a hybrid.
I am, but I prefer liquor.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do drink, it's mainly
A dark
yeah,
or light?
I prefer lagers.
Okay.
The beer I
I
just
prefer
showed was
Captain Morgan.
Oh, you're talking about liquor now? Okay.
Yeah,
Shinerbach.
Shinerbach
Shinerbach is a lager.
A while.
It's an amber lager.
Primo
Oh, yo,
Living
what's up,
BC.
Primo?
Entered the chat. Welcome to the
now
stream.
the liquor.
Primo Living BC.
I'm impartial.
Said,
I don't care what kind of liquor
what
it
up,
is.
everybody?
I'll do shots.
Primo Living
I
BC.
prefer mixed drinks.
Said. What
That
up,
is-
Chaos brother?
I don't touch Jägermeister.
I
I used to, not anymore.
I'll do Jaeger bombs. I'll do Jaeger bombs all day. But
Bro,
Jaeger
when I
by
was in
itself.
Korea, I got yelled at. I smacked the Jaeger out of the person that was buying Jaeger bombs. Like, I had a traumatic experience 7 years ago. It was bad.
Oh man.
Don't you serve that shit to me? I was
See.
blackout drunk. I didn't remember.
I can handle 3, but after that third one, my mouth starts doing that watery thing like I'm fixing a upchuck. So I know my limit's 3. If I go to 4, if I go for 4, I'm going to the porcelain palace, and I don't like hanging out at the porcelain palace because I smell what goes in there, and even though I clean it and flush it and all that, it's still
Disgusting.
Yes.
Hey, if you guys drink, it is beneficial for you to befriend the owner. I'm telling you right now. You'll get a lot of cheap drinks befriending the owner. I do that every time, no matter where I go. I always become good friends with the owner. Hell, it's got to the point where I can just show up early in the morning, late after work. They already know what I want. They're like, hey, you want the usual? I'm like, hell yeah, give me the usual. See, this is only if you guys are a fan of drinking. Okay, that's
Right.
my advice.
Regulars.
Oh yeah, and once again, sometimes I don't even go there to drink. I just go there to talk to the owner. She appreciated it. Too much?
Nope. I'm talking to someone that made when once I was able to. Oh, there's my truck right there. Once I was able to get into the strip club here, once I turned 18, I made friends with the boss. I started getting special perks and
At
privileges.
18?
At 18.
That's rare as fuck.
I started making. Well, 18 was the age you could get into them. So
Well,
once
yeah,
I got
but
in,
you're
I did my best to make friends with the boss and the staff, and that got certain staff, and that got me special perks and privileges that other 18-year-olds didn't have. Like I was able to get drinks. It cost me a little bit more, but that was the price that was the deal we made. You know, I was okay with it.
Oh,
Nobody-
did you at least pregame?
Huh?
Did you at least pregame, like after the fact? Like, did you at least, drink
No.
a few before
I
you go?
drank a few while I was.
No?
I only drank like 1 or 2 while I was up there. I don't like I said I was young. I didn't want to. I didn't want to push.
Yeah,
I didn't want to push the. I didn't want to push the limits because I already knew we were kind of delving into. Stuff you shouldn't really do, but I
Uncharted waters.
knew what the fuck I was doing, and I was willing to be held responsible for my actions because that's who I am and how I was raised.
Okay, I see what you're saying because you couldn't pregame in the first place.
No, my grandparents would. I got right before I went to boot camp was the first time my grandpa drank a beer with me, and I was still 18.
Damn, really? I was
Yeah.
15 when I got my
But
first
no.
shot with my dad.
My first beer though I was like 4 or 5. It was hot out, and I asked my mom for a drink, and she handed me the beer. Said, "Don't chug it," and I took a couple sips and went on about my business.
Don't chug it. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because I was thirsty.
I'm sorry.
I was thirsty,
If I-
Edis. I was thirsty. And think about it, a 4 or 5-year-old chugging beer you got to remember their bodies don't process alcohol the same way an adults would. So that would have probably that chugging would have probably had me going.
I thought you were older.
That's why I said. That's why I said I was like 4 or 5 years old the first beer I ever drank, and it was only like a sip or two, because they told me don't chug it. In hindsight,
once again,
I understand why. Because I would have chugged the fuck out of it had she not told me to, and that chugging
will turn
alone,
your liver into overdrive.
I'd have been drunk.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, once again, like my first time. Well, actually, it wasn't my first time. I had a taste when I was 9 years old. I had a taste, and my dad was like, "Hey, it tastes good, don't it?" I was like, "Yeah." And he smacked the shit out. He smacked the shit out of my head, and he was like, "You better touch my motherfucking shit." I was like, "Dad, you gave it to me. What the fuck?" I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck?" But when I turned 15, you know, and where I am at is legal for the child to drink as long as they're in the guardianship of the parents. So I took my first shot ever in my life. Man, it was spicy. I was like, ooh, this is spicy shit. So after that, you know, my dad kept it real. Once again, this is important why masculine fathers are important. I would much rather have my child have their first experience in the household than out there with some fucking retards, you know, at a college campus or something. You know, because I'll be able to discipline my son if I wanted to. But imagine if the cops got to my kid first.
Yep.
Then it's some fuckery I have to deal with, right? Like, Dad, you didn't tell me about this. Like, son, it's fucking common sense. Don't drink around cops.
I already told my son that if he gets arrested, don't bother calling me for bail money, because whatever you did, you probably deserve to be there. And you're probably safer with the police than you are at home with me.
I agree. If you call, best believe it must be, you better hope it's some unjustly bullshit that you went through. Okay. If you knew that you fucked up, do not call me. Because I'm gonna fuck you. You think you gonna be afraid of the cops? You better be afraid of me when when they release you. That's who you should be afraid of. Fuck all that. They're not your parents. I am. And I'm sure, you know, kidding. You know, I don't know if you have the similar phrase. I brought you into this world, and I'm not going to hesitate to take you out.
Yeah, I grew up with that.
Yeah, they say that until you look them dead in the eye and say, "Do it, bitch! You be doing me a fucking favor!"
Yeah, and not once I will ever say that to my motherfucking dad. Oh, hell no. Nah.
My mom quit saying that shit
like,
to me after that.
Oh, no. My dad would have easily been like, you know what?
Oh.
Hey, you know, my pleasure, and he will fucking send me to God. Like, I'm telling you, right now, how you say, I'm glad that my father was around in order to put his foot down in order to keep the household in order. I would never in my life tell my father, hey, you know, guess what? I'm gonna do whatever I want. You can't do shit about it.
Oh.
I'm gonna be wondering why I'm knocked out in the front lawn.
I knew very well why I couldn't do whatever it is I wanted to do.
Like, who are you? Oh, you're my
I knew
mom?
very well there were things I could not do. But I also knew there were things my mom could not do. Called her on that
I'm gonna keep it real.
She get pissed.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, when it comes to my mother, I wouldn't say my biological one, my stepmother. After 10, 11 years old, like, she wasn't threatening anymore. Like, she wasn't.
Yeah.
Especially when I pretty much towered over her. Like,
well, that's when she calls Daddy the Stasi, and then they come in and cuff you and try and get to the bottom of things.
No, it's not even that. She would just say, "Wait till your father gets home," and my heart is
Oh,
racing
yeah.
at 200 million miles per hour.
My dad was alive. Yeah, that was the scariest thing I ever heard. Was you just wait until your father gets home. It's because he was gonna beat the shit out of me. And I don't mean
'Cause
just
it's
an
not just that.
average ass beating. He was gonna beat the shit out of me.
But it's not just that. My father just got off of work, like working like I think around 14 to 16 hours that day. And he's gonna come home, and my mom is gonna tell her like, hey, you know, he's been misbehaving.
Yep.
That ass whooping is gonna, oh god.
He's gonna come home,
Oh,
he's gonna
man.
get drunk, and then he's gonna whoop my ass. Cause that's how it went. You come home, get drunk first, and then whoop my ass.
I do remember when I did get my ass whooped. I thought my dad forgot, but he just went to sleep because he was too tired.
Woke up the next morning. Papa, Papa, Papa.
Bro, he was ready.
Gonna wake up in the middle of an ass whooping.
He was ready the next
Literally.
morning. He was ready the next morning. Sitting there in his chair with the belt and his robe. You ready for this, boy? Oh, what? Oh, man. Come on, Dad. Nah, fool. Come here, boy.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying that single mothers can't be scary, but I'm letting you know right now, a masculine father in their lives is a million times worse.
My mom beat my ass the same way my dad did.
Imagine. Yeah, and kid, how tall is your son, if you don't mind telling me?
6'1".
So, in my opinion, you carry, you know, according to you told me that, hey, you know, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't give a fuck if you're 6'1". But
yeah, I gotta say it doesn't mean she probably wouldn't hesitate to suplex the motherfucker.
But what I'm saying is, you know, I don't know how tall you are, kid. I don't know how tall you are.
I'm 5'4".
So, a 6'1" child to a 5'4" mother. You know, for the majority, it's not that scary. It's like, okay, this is my mom.
No, but
She's
I can
pissed
bring
off.
him to his knees.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't have a choice. Get your ass down here right now. Like she's in trouble. Let me go ahead and lower down in order to meet eye to eye, because that does happen. But what I'm saying is, you know, if the father was around and actually put his foot down, in my opinion, I'd be way more scared of the father. In my opinion.
Well, I was scared
He
of
lives
both.
with his dad, and his dad pretty much does nothing to discipline him or anything.
Is this out of spite? Like,
no, he sheltered my son.
So this is like a opposite situation. Like, he is the one that lets him do whatever he wants, but you're the one that's putting your foot down.
Yep.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's fucked up. I'm pretty sure he's doing it out of spite. I'm pretty sure he's just like, you know, yeah, you know, he's just, you know, here.
Unless the father is just a bitch ass, I guess.
That too.
His dad coddled him all his life and pretty much controlled on what he did.
Well, I'm gonna pass on the generational curse, because ain't no fucking way. Like, once again, I dealt with, you know, God's almighty wrath through my father, and the same is gonna happen through my own kids. I don't give a fuck. Oh, call CPS. Call him, motherfucker. Go through the foster care system. Come back, I'm still whoop your ass.
My dad told me, go on ahead and call the cops, and when I get out of jail, I'm gonna beat your ass even worse.
And you know what's even
I'll
worse than
beat
that?
your ass.
No, it's
Who's
enough
gonna
to
get
make
to you?
me gulp and
But
say,
do you know what's even worse? But do you know what's even worse? Who's gonna get to you quicker? The cops or me? Dial 911. I got 2 minutes and that's all I need.
He'd have about 30 minutes of whooping my ass before the cops got there.
I know
30-minute ass whooping.
I lived out in the
30
country.
minutes, that's-
Yeah, I lived
what
out in
the fuck?
I lived out in the country.
See, and that's the thing. That's what a lot of kids don't understand. Like, oh, go ahead, call me if you want. You know, hey, if you want me arrested, I'm gonna give them a reason to arrest me. I'm gonna give them a reason. And guess what? I'm in jail. Your mama can't pay rent. She's struggling to pay rent. Worse than likely, he gets evicted because your dumb ass doesn't want to go to bed on time. You dumb fuck.
I never understood why some of these kids challenge their parents so much because, yeah, I got my share
Because
of
they
ass
know
whooping
for the
because
most
I
part
was-
they could call the
I was
police,
stupid.
and the police are gonna come in and interject.
Well,
Yeah, but-
between the
Because
son and the
knows
father,
Think of it
the
that
state
way.
allegedly knows better than the parent.
but between the son and the father, that's pretty much expected. Like, I'm gonna keep it
Even
real.
so,
what's up?
yeah, I
No
challenged
way
my
to
dad's
tell the
authority
story,
maybe 3 times, but beyond that, I didn't really challenge my dad because I thought of it like this. He's older than me, he's been around longer, and every time I did what he told me, things turned out well for me. So I associated listening to Dad, who's wiser than me, with success. So I just
Well,
thought,
I know, but
if I
if
stopped
you're a young
questioning
man,
him, maybe I wouldn't get fucked up.
no, you're a young man full with testosterone. You will probably think that you could take your dad on.
I thought of
Especially-
that one time, but after that, I didn't think of it that way anymore.
Oh, I don't do it anymore because I know that, my father's is older. Even though he's not that much older than me compared to other fathers, he is older. And once again, like, I don't know if he knows. I know I can take him with ease. The dad strength. Listen, with my experience compared to his, he's not gonna last long against me. He's not. So he better
My
have
dad's
his
in his
blick.
60s.
He better have his blicky on him or a fucking knife if he wants to take me.
Damn.
Because unfortunately, he's getting old. He's getting older. He can't take me at his age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once again, I don't blame him if he resorts to that situation. I never had to get to that point, but all of these little rascals, these young men that's like, oh, Dad, you're a pussy. Oh my God, blah, blah, fuck you. And then they really act all shocked that they get fucking lights out like Rocky Balboa, like fucking just hit, like bam, like a right hook. Gone. Dad, why did you hit me? Like, are you serious? Like, honestly, if I was a father, I'd be more pissed at my kid crying like a bitch than like,
Again. Mine was fighting in school, and most of the time they started it and I finished it, and it came down to me getting my ass whooped while being told don't fight.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
I got mixed ass signals growing up because I was told don't fight while getting my ass beat, and the bad grades were also another reason I got my ass beat.
Well, that's crazy because my dad said, hey, if they start to fight, you fuck them up.
Well, it was don't fight, get my ass beat. And it's like they started it doesn't matter. It's like I go to the principal, I go to the teachers, nothing gets done about it. And then my parents go up there and I get made out to look like I'm the crazy one because I was the quiet kid that kept to himself. So I was always painted out to be the bad guy in all these situations. So
Hey,
my parents
Ken, what'd
never
you say?
believed me.
No, wait, Ken was saying something. What'd you say?
Chaos's drone, it has a teddy bear head on it.
Mm-hmm. It's a mod.
A teddy? Wait. You said a teddy bear?
Yeah, in the stream, his drone has a teddy bear head.
Who had
It's
a teddy
supposed
bear
to be
head?
for
Chaos?
comforting.
For comfort and joy. But
Yeah, well,
All systems go.
more
How may I
comfort
help?
than joy, but you get it.
But hey, Chaos, I would have sent a
Oh,
message
wow.
at that point.
I
I would
forgot
I
about
would have
this
given a
stuff and
fuck.
shit.
Listen. If it's damn if you do, damn if you don't, I would have sent a message.
Yeah.
I would have fucked that kid up so
That's-
goddamn bad.
That's what it came down to. It's a damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I just beat the shit out of him. Took my licks when I got home.
Like, you know what? Whoop my ass. I'm gonna beat his ass that bad again, or
Like,
even
I'm gonna
worse.
do it again.
I don't give a fuck.
That's literally
Like,
what
you
it
really
came
think the
down
ass
to.
whoop is gonna stop me?
I knew
like,
it was gonna
you're
happen
my father.
no matter what. So I was like, fuck it. Let's go, bitch. And
Like-
throw it down.
Yeah, like I told the story before. Like in the second grade, this one kid spit on me, so I hit him with an electric piano. Well, we were in music class. I fucking swung like full swing. I swung at his head, and he started gushing blood.
Puff was dude with my tuba mouth too. They didn't take that very well. The school, he took it really well. He came to the ground and curdled up and cried like a bitch.
Of course. See, that's what I'm saying. When my dad showed up to the school, he was pissed. Don't get me wrong, he was pissed. But when I explained and the principal explained what happened, he took me to Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I say, hey, he started.
It didn't matter.
He-
It's
he's-
the fact that I got
Hey,
into a fight.
the kid spit on me. So who wouldn't retaliate?
Yeah, I understand. Shit, I'd have done the same thing.
know.
Whoop that ass.
Even as a second grader, you know that's fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad's like, hey, you know what? Let's go Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
Hell yeah.
And I had a great time. Great time. Like, not once ever in my childhood I started a fight. Because my dad made it clear, like, I would destroy you if you actually went out there and started a fight.
There was a couple that I started, but it was retaliation.
Oh, so it wasn't you just out of nowhere.
Well, some of it was out of nowhere, but there was some instances where they got what they deserved.
Damn.
Because they didn't have their buddies around to help them. And I took advantage
But
of
you-
the situation.
You had beef with this person prior. Like, it
Yeah,
wasn't
because they started
now.
it all.
Okay.
And then I got in trouble. So I retaliated accordingly. And beat their ass when the friends wasn't around.
Beat that ass. Beat that
Well,
ass.
You already know people act tough when they're in a group.
Oh, I know.
They never want to hold their own.
Of course
They
do.
never want to hold their own.
I grew up
Hey, I
in the
held my
age
own
of
against-
where your mom was the appropriate response to everything, and this kid
Your
had his
mom.
friends hold me down so he could punch me in the face.
Bro, my mom pissed me off, man. Like, she wanted me to finish the fight. But I got my ass whooped. I did. Like, I definitely got beat up. But as soon as I went back to the house, I'm like, hey, who did you? I'm like, well, this person right here. He took me to this person's place. He's like, hey, we're gonna finish this fight right now. And after this, you're gonna squash it. I was like, fuck. I
Huh.
still got my ass whooped, but we were able to shake hands after.
Yeah.
That person got some hands. I was like, what the fuck? I'm able to
Hey.
admit my loss. I can admit that I lose. That's what a lot of men can do.
I'm definitely not some Billy badass. I've had my ass handed to me a few times.
Hey, and I'm sure it was unexpected too, because you're like, you know what? This person got hands. And then out of nowhere, you're like, oh shit. He does got hands.
It was definitely under class. The next thing you go, you're getting punched in the back of the head.
And I gave it my best too, but
you don't even
this
know.
like,
You don't even get a chance to recover. By then, you got about 4 or 5 people fucking stomping on you, and it goes on
you
for a
got
few
jumped.
minutes. Oh yeah, because they were too scared to do one-on-one. That's why I caught them by themselves.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like now I see why you're like picking them off one by one. That actually happened before. Yeah, there was an actual video. I've seen a video of a dude like digging jump.
It got to the point. It got to the point where literally is like I went to the principal, said, "Dude, you need to do something about these people before I really take matters into my own hand because I'm at my end with this. I have a 22 at home. I have no problem coming up here and using it on these motherfuckers to deal with them."
Like you don't got beef with them. They got beef with you. Yep. You're gonna handle it.
So either do something about it before I do, and then this whole becomes everybody's mess. Because I hate school. I hate coming to school. I don't want to be here, and I have to deal with these people on top of it. No. And I'm not the type to take it out on everybody, just the people that deserved it.
But you know, the one thing that threw me off, that my father, with my sibling, he was going through middle school. This one girl, of course, you know, they mature faster than dudes, so they, you know, are a little bit bigger around that age. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, depending on where you stay. Hey, Jackal, are you in a safe space?
Oh, what happened?
Not yet.
I need you to get to one because I'm about to have to go to work.
Give me 30 seconds.
Hey, I got one more story. So this this girl took off the shirt of my brother and started running around like crazy. My parents were quick to blame my brother on the situation, and he was on the process of getting suspended. But as soon as my parents saw, like, you know, the footage and stuff, because that's when the iPhone was starting to come out. I've never seen my dad that pissed off. I've never seen him that pissed off in my life. Yeah, he took off his shirt, but I think it's the fact that they were trying to frame my sibling about the situation where he marched crib to the school. He cursed everybody out in that office. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. And after that, the girl that did that got suspended for 7 days.
There you go.
You
Jackal,
know,
I want to try something real quick before you go with this mod.
Okay.
It's not much, but I saw some. Now that I think about it, I saw some red pill in him. Saw some red pill in my dad. I was like, damn. Because he got bamboozled. He was quick to punish his son. He was quick. But now he looked like a fucking idiot in front of everybody, and maybe that's why he was so mad.
That's why they say you shouldn't assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Which is true, but back then we didn't have social media. You know, social media was only like starting to come up, like it was brand new. So they still had the old traditional shit, like, oh, if anything happens to a woman, it's a man's fault. But now, when my dad saw the actual horror of the situation, whew, I was like,
if this works.
Are we still allowed in this school? Like,
we're in the chat. We're in the chat scene. I'm testing something with this. Let me send an invite to him. So
cool.
Jackal, we were trying to do a modded version of 7 Days to Die earlier, and we couldn't figure out how to invite because it wasn't synced through the Steam. So with me having to send it through this friends thing, I wanted to test and see if it let them in through that method, so we could play it tonight.
How much does
No, it won't let me do it. It says
Hold on.
unexpected data received. Server is either running an incompatible version or requires the client to install mods. So, yeah, it's registering it as a different as the original vanilla game.
Mm-hmm.
So quite literally, I think the only way to do it is to for me to find your server directly through join a game once I load up 7 Days to Die, the modded version, because it's an overhaul mod.
Mm-hmm.
So
'Cause
even
it
though
shows
that
me the option
of what? Which
joining servers.
one? Okay.
So
Yeah. That's my concern.
what about how would I find the IP?
You would have to go to the server config XML file in the folder that you have it in.
I wouldn't be able to find it in game.
No, not in game. The video that I found when I looked up ways to set up a server with the mod, you have to do a little bit of outside of the game work. So that means that you're gonna have to go to your I don't even know what the hell.
Down to pay for this 7 Days to Die.
It's fairly cheap.
Yeah, it used to be free back when it was, you know.
Really? Because I got it when I first got my hands on it, it was like $12.99.
12. Oh, these motherfuckers! They're charging me 25.
Start dedicated. So I found a thing in here that says start dedicated. Well, oh wait,
Yeah.
what did you say I need to find? Was the server config?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a. What is it? Hold on.
All right, put it up.
Oh jeez, that's a
It
lot.
might not.
No, I don't.
You gotta open up.
Oh, God damn it!
Just find your server config file.
Yeah, I did, and it opened up a website kind of thing with a bunch of numbers and shit.
Bunch of numbers and shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't make damn sense.
Hold on. Oh wait, never mind.
Hold on, let me go and look at what
I'm
you're
steaming
doing.
stuff. You're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I was about to. Let me end the stream before I go that far. Let's see here. Shout out to everybody in the chat and the Discord. You got Crystal Kitten, Jackal Hunter, Sir Yeetus.
Yeah.
You had Rusty Rivers in here earlier, as well as Eric Zombra, you gentlemen. In the chat, we had Primo Garrett Grant, Red Hot Pawn All, Crystal Kitten, and Rusty Rivers. And I'd like to thank everybody that still subscribed. Your support has been greatly appreciated. And thank you to everybody that just recently subscribed. I do hope you'll stick around for the long run. The 25th of February at 2 p.m. we'll begin hosting a chess tournament. It's everybody versus Rusty Rivers. It's a $5 buy-in. Just send the $5 to my PayPal and make sure to title it for chess. And winner takes all. So if you beat Eric Zombrow in chess, he gets to put on a pink tutu and dance around for us like a pretty pink ballerina. Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. And well, if he wins, of course he gets the pot, and nobody gets to see him dressed up as a ballerina. So, and he plans on donating the money to a brother in need. So it's all going to a worthy cause. Everybody wins here. So I hope to see you there. We'll be going through Lichess, Lichess. It's a free website. So anybody can use it. And it is, I guess, official So I guess that'd be the right word. But anyways, I'll be back tonight. Maybe with hopefully we get to starting this falls thing figured out. If not, it'll just be a regular 7-day stream, and hopefully Jackal and Sean St. George will be able to join us. Till next time, have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever they hail from. Mantis bitch, peace. I still need to add the no square gnome in here.
No square gnome.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. I'm gonna stop using this product. I gotta get OBS back out.